Let me get Style Snatch extra curve, please. Like, this is not Burger King.
Yeah. I don't even know what I want no more, no more, no more, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time, my new life, yeah. I don't even know what to do right now, right now, right now, yeah. I'ma figure out what to do with all my time.
What is good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Carrie. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that red subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything when I upload. If you ain't new, welcome back, boo. Let's go ahead and get it poppin'. So first of all, a big shout out to Janet Collection for sending me over some baby hairs from their Esha line, as well as this crochet hair from Janet Collection. We're gonna dip into both of them. Really quick, if you haven't seen my video with the ponytail and baby hairs, definitely check it out. It will be linked in the description box below and it'll pop up somewhere around here. Today we're doing baby hair and crochet, okay? So anyways, the Esha line is from Janet Collection, and it basically has like hair products and it's products, versus Janet Collection is hair. So that is the difference, but it's all from the same mother company, okay? Now, they sent me over 10 different pairs, 10 different styles, and 2 sheets come in each style. So, you know, I was kind of dabbling, didn't really know which one I wanted to actually put on and try. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the application portion, which basically shows you me testing out a few different ones. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when we get there, so let's go there really quick. All right, y'all, so I'm going with the style Barbie, which I think is really freaking cute. It looks good on her. And also, I was just like, it looks cute. So this is the Barbie design. I already cut mine, so I have mine's pre-cut, and I like to get as close to the tattoo as possible just so it could be a little bit easier. What I did notice, which is pretty easy, they already kind of have it the way it's gonna be. So the way you look at it at yourself, like when it's facing you, this side is gonna be on the right side and this side is gonna be on the left side. So right, left, left. That's how I feel like it makes it easy. So when I cut it out, I just kind of move it over here and I know it's for the right. Move it over here and I know it's for the left. Look like I got a meal going on, y'all. I done opened up the Tupperware bowl. Yes, I set up my stuff from last night. So I already poured some water in a bowl, Tupperware bowl. Girl, looked like I was opening lunch. But so I'm already pre-prepped. So I'm gonna peel off the little sticky part. Now I see Barbie has like a style. It's kind of like 2 in 1. So like right there, it does like a little split. And at first I was thinking to just cut that off and apply these 2 pieces separately, which will probably make it easier. But I didn't. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Hope everything goes good. They do come with 2 per sheet of each design, like in the package. That's really good. I did moisturize my face this morning when I took my shower, so I'm just gonna kind of dry it out just a tad bit so that way it can stick easier. Last time I used alcohol to do this, but I mean, whatever works, girl, whatever works. And girl, what I do before I do this every week or two, I give myself a shape up. When I used to have like a pixie cut, a short haircut, I got in the habit of shaping up my hairline, especially because naturally my hairs will come all the way down to my brows. I mean, it's still bald right here in the balding area, but I do get little hairs that go all the way up there. So last night I gave myself a shape up as well in the back. I always do a shape up because I feel like it just gives you a clean appearance. If you're going to be wearing wigs and stuff like that, doing something like this, you just want to make sure, well, I want to make sure I have a clean canvas to start off with. So I do give myself a shape up, and I just feel like it just cleans up my face. You know, I shape up my brows, shave my little mustache off, tweeze my chin hairs. I do all of that in one setting, and that's like every 1 to 2 weeks. It's just kind of like my beauty prep, you know what I'm saying, to get myself ready for the next week or whatever. So, but okay, so I got the water on it. It's saturated. I'm just gonna press it in. Hopefully we are good to go, child. Okay. So I'm going to try this. Let me see. We are good. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let me speed this up. Alright, y'all, so this is the style Barbie. I'm not feeling it. I don't think this is, I don't like this design. I'm not liking this one at all. I don't know what it is. It looks a little crumbled right here because the design doesn't actually get thinner. But like I was saying, if it gets in your hair, I mean, you can wipe it off, but like it kind of dissolves into my hair. I don't like this design at all. No, child, I do not. I'm gonna take this one off. I'm gonna go ahead and use some alcohol, rub this off, and I'm gonna try a different style, and I'll come back to y'all. I'll let y'all know what style it is and if I like it, okay? Because girl, this one ain't gonna work for you, girl. It's just not. All right, y'all, so I added the second one. Now this style that I ended up going with is called Swirls, and it looked really pretty on her. And this is what the design looked like. So this one is Swirls. Now I think that Swirls is actually pretty. This is a bold one. So I'm feeling like with the designs of these baby hairs, if it's not bold, it's kind of just gonna look something like that. Kind of like a messy baby hair look versus something bold. So this is the bold one and it stands out a lot more. So I'm feeling this a lot more. So being that I said it was thick in the designs, this is what I mean. Like they're like super close, almost to my eyebrow, and like really on my face. Now I like baby hairs, but I don't really like them on my face. I like them to kind of stay as close to the hairline as possible. So there's one thing with like these tattoo baby hairs. There's some really thick designs and I don't want it to be taken over my face like this. You see what I mean? Now if I were to bring it back some, because you see I have like that balding spot there, it was just getting too much into the hair. As you can see, some pieces are lifting right there because it's on the hair. And also my hair starts right here as well. So when I went to go wipe off the excess tattoo, it just kind of wiped off. So that's why it looks so blunt there. So it's like, it's either going to be like in your hair, some of the tattoo is going to get cut off, or you can bring it off of your hair, but it might get too close and too much on your face. It's like really invasive, y'all. So that's what it's looking like so far. I'm going to just go ahead and put the other one on. And then I'll start my hairstyle and see how it all comes together. But honestly, this thing is really taking up my face. This is crazy. All right, y'all. So I end up going with a whole different baby hair because I wasn't feeling it. It was too invasive. So I end up going with Sweetie. All right. So this is what the Sweetie style looks like, which I thought was really, really cute. And then from Fleek, I actually took one of the top pieces that goes on the right side on the baby hair, and I put it right there in the middle. So the thing is, this one, the style, I do feel like it matches my hairline a lot better than the other two that I was trying on. And it's not taking up all of my face either. So this one is cool. I like it. Now, also the reason why I added that piece from Fleek is because it's a little lopsided. This one came closer to the middle than this side. One thing when you're doing these tattoo baby hairs is you can't see through the paper, so you don't really know where you're placing the tattoo. That's why I try to cut not just like straight through the middle, one sheet of paper. I like to cut as close to the tattoo design as possible because I want to try to get it as close to where I want it to be. Obviously you can't see exactly where the tattoo is laying up under the paper, and you don't want to cut so close that you end up cutting some of the tattoo. So that was the best I was able to get it, which I think it's okay. It's passable because who gonna check me? And the pieces that you see, like the little white pieces that are sticking up on the sides, that happens when you're actually touching the hair. Spray a little free spray on it, and you have to gently just kind of place it down, y'all. If you rub it too much, it's just gonna rub off like you got alcohol on it. So that is gonna be your best bet, as you can see. And once it dries, I'll just lay it down with a scarf or something like that. So as far as this baby hair situation, this is my first time trying to do it on something that's not like a sleek down ponytail. So that was my issue that I was having with it. When I do my sleek down ponytails, like a ponytail style or something like that, my real hair that I sleek back into my ponytail is hard. It's a hard base because I'm putting gels on it, free spray and all that stuff, so it's stiff. And I feel like the baby hairs, if it does end up touching that, it does melt a little bit better into that versus scraggly hairs that you didn't really lay down, because my edges are just pure. There's nothing on it. It's just natural hair. So that can be a little bit difficult to work with. And once everything is completed and done, I'm going to let you know my overall thoughts on how I think it looks and how it's fitting, if I like it, if it's working, if it's not, and all of that good stuff. All right. So I'll be back. All right, y'all. So as you can see, I was all over the place, which one was fitting for me and all of that stuff. So let me go ahead and just touch home on these little baby hairs real quick, okay? So first of all, like I said in my other video, I think it's absolutely great. Like, it's a great idea for people who have thinning edges like me. It's basically giving us a little spruce up, a little pizzazz, a little slap, blah, 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 without really having much edges, you know, because my edges are really thin. So I like that option. Now, as I was stating during the application process, it's a little bit tricky on when you have to apply it, especially because they're like thick, first of all. So you have to pick the design or style, I should say, based on how thick you want them to be from like front and back. And secondly, the curvature is not going to match every hairline. Everyone doesn't have the same hairline, and these tattoos is just coming in, you know, you can't say, let me get a what's the name of this, sweetie snatch, let me get style snatch extra curve, please. Like, this is not Burger King. You can't get it like that. You just get them how you get them. So as you saw me doing the first time I tried to apply it, where I had to like cut into it, you may have to do a little tweaking depending on how your hairline is shaped. You know what I'm saying? Cut a little piece off, cut into threes, and then, you know what I'm saying, make it do what it do. But luckily, with the one that I actually ended up with, it kind of got me right. It kind of got me right. So I didn't have to do any snipping in half or anything with that one. Now, I do like that I was able to apply my makeup. You know, of course, being careful with the foundation and stuff to not rub it off or anything like that. But at the end, after I set my makeup and all of that stuff, I did go in with a Q-tip and I wet it. And I just kind of try to get the makeup off the baby hair so we could kind of see exactly what I did with the baby hair. Like I said, I'm not a fan of all of the styles that I'm seeing that they have, but I do like that they give you a huge variety of styles, because it's not like we're limited. Like, you get an option. Do you want to go really bold? Do you want to go really small? We looking real cute. And you know, Dominique is very picky. He likes it, and he said it looks natural, because you know it has that little wispy thing going on with it to give it that more natural look and all of that. So I'm super happy with that. As far as this crochet style, y'all, if you ain't come here for this, it's all good. But if you came here for this, we're getting into it right now. So as far as the braid pattern goes, I did that like 2 days ago actually. I braided it 2 nights ago, and I got to it this morning. Based on the application process, which I'm going to save to the very end of the video just in case anyone wants to see exactly how I did it, you can, but I'm going to save it to the end. The application process was pretty easy. The only complaint that I would have to say is some of the loopholes for these were like really tight, girl. I was stretching out a lot of them. Some of them were okay, but some of them were so small you couldn't fit anything through it, because as you can see, the style is like really thick and bulky. I was like, girl, can't these thick things cannot fit through it? But at the same time, it's like, you gotta, come on, these are thick. At the same time, you don't want like a big loophole to where, like, if you're gonna pull it to the end, you're just gonna have this long skinny piece. Something I was struggling with at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta pick. You can't, if you want the loophole to be really wide and long, it's going to look a certain, it's gonna look away, it's gonna show at the end of the result. So you gotta pick your struggle, you know. Other than that, I didn't have any problems with it. I think it came out really freaking cute, y'all. Y'all know I got blonde hair up under it, so there are some places where you see like my blonde hair up under it, because I was like, I'm just not going to be putting in so much that it's going to become heavy on my head just to cover the blonde braids that I have under it. It just is what it is at this point. I didn't even use 4 full packs. I used 3 packs full and some of a 4th pack. So that's all I needed to accomplish this. But anyways, that is it. That concludes my review and my thoughts on all of this stuff. Of course, the information on where you can get some of these Esha baby hair and these faux locks from Janet Collection, well, butterfly locks, will be linked in the description box below. If you have any questions or comments or anything you want out, girl, let me know in the comment section. You know I talk back. I will let you know, girl. I will let you know. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video on up. And again, like I said, if you want to see how I actually applied this, it will be at the end of the video. So we will be getting there right now. These are the butterfly locks from Janet Collection. This is the bundle, which comes in a 10, 12, and a 14-inch, 10 strands per bundle, color number 1, and 100% handmade. I'm going to be doing the short bob cut, the nice little blunt cut or whatever. So we have 3 lengths. At the bottom length, I'm going to start off with the 10, and I'm going to move into the 12 with the 14 at top, so it can all drop at around the same length. So first of all, these are some pretty decent and thick strands of hair, and the hole is decent enough to pull something through, so ain't too mad at all. So that's what that's looking like. This is the 14-inch. Then we have the 12 inches that look like this. As you can see, it's just a little bit shorter. And then we have the 10-inch, which is a lot shorter than the rest. I'm going to start off with this side, and then I'm going to move into this side. Like I said, I'm going to start off with the 10-inch first. I'm going to start off on the upward position so that way the knot could be hidden. These knots are like wide, but they're kind of thin. I don't know. We're going to see, girl. We're going to see. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Really gotta pull something through this sucker.
You say you're special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level, that's what you say, but all I hear is noise. I don't have time for trying my luck. I've been too hurt before. You're not that special, just give it up. I think I've had enough. I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end. It don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. All I want is time with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. I know you want me.
All right, y'all, so I'm finished applying the 10-inch, and as you can see, that's what it's looking like. So now I'm going to apply some of the 12-inch, and I'm going to gather like this area and like that, and then that center crown piece will be the 14 inches. Right, y'all, so what I ended up doing was I actually started making them a little bit bulky on the knots. So basically, I will demonstrate one. I'm not pulling all of the hair through to the end to secure that knot, which is what I would typically do with my crochet. And I do typically do it because I noticed that, you know, with some crochet braids and stuff, the hair will go right back through the loop and it will come out. But in this case, it's so distressed, like the style is so distressed that it's not going anywhere. So let me show you what I mean. So where is the clamp, girl? Oh, it's already in. So I pull it through like usual. Okay, now you gotta gather that hole. And when I pull the hair through, I will stop short. I will not bring all of the hair through the knot, if that makes sense. This one seemed like it wanna. So I'm actually stopping like right there, and I'm not tugging anymore. I just kind of leave it like that, and it's kind of giving me that thicker kind of look versus them all being like pulled all the way to the end of the loop where it's looking so thin. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I decided to do. That's what I'm gonna continue to do for the rest of my head.
Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't be and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah. Dressed in cigarette smoke, is it? The print you wanna leave